So hello guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video we'll learn how to create a simple window. So we will create this simple window using dev C++, or you can also follow the steps in code blocks also. So it's very simple to create a window. So I'm using the examples that dev C++ offers. But I will show you the whole code. You can also write this code in another ID and run, and then your window will be created. So let's start a new project. So in the new project, select Windows application, then name your project. So I'm saving it. So here is the whole code. First see it. Total 66 lines. So first is the header file, which is windows.h, and then it is result callback wnd probe, which is window procedure. So this uses many parameters like hwind. Here it is window handler, which is set as wnd, where you int message all the messages that are passed in our window. Then wparam means the w parameter, and then lparam means l parameter. Then there is a switch statement which switches the message which is declared here. And then the first case is a case wm destroy. What does this mean? So the wm destroy means whenever the window is destroyed, it will pass this code. So a window is destroyed by clicking this close button. Okay, so after the window is destroyed, it will pass post quit message, means it will close the window. You can also use close instead of this, but write close in capital letters. And then the default cases means if this case is not true, then the default case is return def window procedure, hwin message, w parameter, and l parameter. Okay, and then return 0. Then we have the main function, which is int win api win main, which uses the following parameters: h instance declared as h instance, then h instance as h prev instance, then lpstr, which is lp cmd line, which it will use cmd, means command prompt. Then int end cmd show, means it will not show up the cmd command prompt. Then we are setting some things here. The first is window class ex, means the window class is declared as wc here. Then the window handler is wnd, then msg as small msg. So the first window class is used as a property structure of our window, and the next one is the window handler, obviously hwin I have told you. And Then is the MLG, which is message, and it is a temporary location for all our messages which are passed in our window. Then we are declaring the configurations of our window, which is WC CB size and size of our window. So the size of our window is the same size of the window class, means whatever the size of the window class will be the CB size. Then WC LPFN window procedure is what will be the window procedure. So it is just W1D proc. Okay, so then it is the H instance, it is set as H instance only. Then WCH cursor means it is setting the type of cursor. So for setting the type of cursor you have to use load cursor function, which has two parameters. The first one is you have to set it to null, and the second is the style of the arrow. So if you are using code blocks, when you type idc underscore, you will get many options. So you can also use that option, or you can just press Ctrl and click on this arrow if you are using Dev C++ to get more information about the types of arrow. Then we are setting the HR background, means the background color, which is through HBrush, means HBrush is a style, and then color underscore window, means the color of the window is +1. So you can change the color of the window by changing the values here, like you can also write 11 2 3 -1. Then it is LP as the class name. So the class name here is declared as window class. You can name it as you want, but I suggest to use only strings here. So I will change it to my window class. So if we have changed here window class, so we have to change it in the further code also. So the next is WCH icon. So the icon is declared here using the load icon function, which has the first parameter as null, and the second parameter is the main style of the cursor. So if you are using code blocks, you will get many of the styles, but in C++ you have to press Ctrl and then click here to get more information. And then there is a conditional statement, which is if, which means if the window cannot register, then pass this code. If the window will not register, then it will create a message box. So this is the code for message box, which has following parameters. The first is the window handler, which is set to null, and then the main content of the message box, which is window registration failed, and then the title of the message box, which is error, and the style of the message box. So there are many styles of message box. You can also experiment by the way I told you, that press the control and click here to get more information, and in code blocks you will get more options. The first is icon exclamation, means it will produce a Windows exclamation sound, and also a message box with OK button and a icon. Okay, and then MBOK means it will have a OK button. Then there is a separator, means when you are using two or more style, you have to use this separator to separate them. Then there is the main function that actually creates the window. So the function is create window. So for this we are using the following. So the first is the type of window, then the class name. So if you remember, we have changed the class name. So the class name we have changed to my class name, as you see here. And the next is the title. So the title is shown up here, so we are changing it to demo. So the title will be demo, and then some window style, which is WS visible, means it will make the window visible on the screen. Then another, which is WS overlap. So the overlap window consists of the three buttons, which are minimize, maximize, and close. And then the X coordinate is set to US. The CW use default, means it is use default, you can drag it around. And the next is CW use default, which is X coordinate. First is X, then Y. Okay, so it is also set to use default, means user default, and the weight is 640. You can also resize it if you are using the WS overlap. And then height is 480, and then the other two are null, and then there is a parameter which is set to H instance, and then again a null parameter. So for if you, in the later part of tutorial, which I will show you how to use this parameter, means the H menu parameter. So this is the H menu parameter, and I'll show you in the next video. So then again there is a conditional statement which sets here that if H-wind is equal to nothing, means H-wind is equal to null. This is the equal assignment operator. So if H-wind is equal to nothing, pass this message box in code which makes a message box. So the message box here is with the window handler null. The main content is WS creation failed, title as arrow, and styles as icon exclamation and MBOK, means it will produce a exclamation sound and have a icon and OK button. Then return 0. Then the last part of our code. So there is a loop, which is the while statement. So what this does is, if you have no errors in the above code, then it will pass the following: translate, message, and MSG. So it will translate all the key codes. If there is any key code present in the program, so it will translate into character type. And then the dispatch message, means it will send all the message to the window procedure. And then the last, return W parameter, means it will return all the message and W parameter. Okay, so this was how you can create a window. So let's try to run it. First save it. Yeah, it is successfully created. So as we have changed, it is demo, and the rest of the things we have just left it as it was. So this is also a overlap window. So I hope you all guys are known that how to create a simple window using the Win32 API. So what is Win32 API? It is a means it with the Win32 API it offered by Microsoft, because earlier it was very hard to create a Windows application using C++. So Win32 API is you can say there's a method of creating uh, it's a method of creating the Windows application in a very simple way. Okay, so thank you guys for watching it. I hope you all like this video, and please subscribe my channel. So till then, take care.